Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, coming at you with another video. Before the video starts, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share it. That really does help me out. But other than that, I want to talk about the future, and the future of gaming, and where I think gaming's going in the near future. And basically, the best way I could sum it up is the future of gaming is portability. I think, especially since the success of the Switch, the first Switch, and then the later coming out of like the Steam Deck, and now all these other like gaming handhelds, especially on the Android-based side, I truly believe the future of gaming and where it's heading is portability. Is being able to take your games, have a device where you have your games, and you can take them wherever you want. And the reason why I think that is because the Switch 2 is coming out. And again, it's basically, from what I've heard, it's going to be as powerful as like a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox Series X or S or whatever stupid naming convention Xbox is. But again, the big thing about it is its portability. And Nintendo, I think, kind of really latched on to like where gaming's going in the future with the Switch. Because now that I think about it, like any future Nintendo console that they make, it's gonna have to be portable, because as soon as they make like a normal standard console again, it's going to feel like a downgrade. So if they ever make another like Wii or GameCube or something like that, where it's just a console that plugs into the TV that you can only play at home, it's gonna feel like a downgrade. So really, every Nintendo console going forward is probably going to have some sort of portability where you can bring the console with you wherever you go. And again, I think other companies are catching on to that. Like, again, Valve with the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is great. It is a great handheld gaming PC. And there are rumors that Sony with the PlayStation 6, they're actually just going to make a handheld. Like, they're not going to make, like, the PlayStation 6 is going to be like a Vita. Or like a Vita 2, where it's like this really powerful handheld that can play modern games. And I think that would be a great idea. And then me being a gamer, it's like I don't want a PlayStation 5 right now. Even though the PlayStation 5 has been out for several years, I don't want one, because there's no real games that I want to play on it. Like a bunch of like Sony exclusives like Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy, even like God of War now, they're all on PC, and I can play them like on my Steam Deck or on my Win 4. So again, it's like I don't need a PlayStation 5 right now. And the fact that it is just a like console, and I have to play it at home, plugged into my TV, things like that, it makes me not want to get it. But when I start hearing rumors that the PlayStation 6 is actually going to be a handheld, now I'm interested. Now I kind of want to see if that's true. I'll probably want to get a PlayStation 6. The fact that I could take it around with me, the fact that it'll be very powerful, yeah, that will actually get me to buy a handheld. Or like the next Sony console is the portability. And I think that's the case for a lot of gamers too. So with that being said, I think the biggest innovations now for gaming is actually not going to be a like way you play games or like graphical innovations. It's really going to be battery life. I think the next big innovations for gaming will be better battery technology. So basically having better ability to either make batteries that either hold more energy so they'll last longer, or making more efficient batteries that hold like the same amount of charge, so they don't have to be like super big, but efficiently use energy so you can play your games longer. I think that's the next strive in like gaming, being able to make better battery technology so you can play a modern game on a handheld for 6 hours. In between charges. So I think that's going to be the next big innovation in gaming is battery technology. I don't think it's going to be some VR. I don't think it's going to be something the way you like see or interact with games. I generally think gaming is going to go in a portable direction going forward because people just like it and it's more convenient. Being able to take the games that you want to play on the go and having the option to either play it on your TV or play it in a handheld mode is great. And again, I think like the thing that'll help boost handhelds is having better battery life. Because that's the biggest problem with the Steam Deck right now. I see that being a big problem with the Switch 2 when they're saying like, estimating if you're playing like a AAA game on the Switch 2, you have about 2 hours of battery life. That's not a lot. So again, I think like big advances in battery technology is kind of where gaming should start focusing in on. I think these game companies really should look into making better batteries and more efficient batteries, or again, bigger batteries that are more efficient. Things like that. So I can play a AAA game for like 6 hours on a handheld. I think that will be the next biggest thing. So, anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you think handheld is going to be the future of gaming? I do. Because, again, me as a gamer, it's just like, you start telling me, like, I can play all my games portably where I can take them to work with me if I want. I can take them on a train or a bus. That's a huge selling feature for me. So, yeah, anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say on this matter. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say down in the comment sections below. So, anyway, I'm Shin0525. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.